Hola mis corazones, hola mis corazones, bienvenidos a mi canal. Today we're going to be doing a Sunday reset day, but actually I'm going to be cooking with you, beautiful, amazing people, and I'm gonna be whipping something out the bag, or however the cat, you know what I'm saying, whichever the saying goes. But anyways, the cat's out the bag. I'm gonna be showing y'all, I'm gonna just teach y'all how to cook, okay? So listen, I have a lot of things and I'm about to show you guys, and I'm also going to be doing some cleaning. But in this Sunday reset, it's really just going to be about y'all cooking with me and just vibing out with me. And I'll get like a little bit of cleaning clips, but not too much. Not too much, okay? I have some green beans. I have some cilantro. I have some cabbage because I'm also going to be making some Nicaraguan tacos today. I have some, this is some smoked turkey neck. I am so excited to eat this. It's going to be a beef soup, but I'm just going to show you guys what's all going to be in the soup. But I also got some carrots. I got some more of the turkey neck bones because I am obsessed with this, y'all. I really love this. It's my favorite part of the soup. I also got some chuck roast, which I'm gonna cut this up and put this up in the soup. And then I also got another pack. So I used to hate eating the soup because only like the grown folks got the good pot, you know what I'm saying? Because they work hard to afford it. Well, I work hard to afford it, so I'm gonna get all the meat up in my pot today, okay? Period. The next thing that I got is, I don't even know what this is, but being that I'm an island mix-up girl, they be throwing everything in the soup, so that's just what I decided to do. I'm gonna just DIY it, but I'm not gonna put a lot of sweet potato in this, just like a few, because I personally don't like sweet potato, but I want it to be diverse with my soup. I got some malanga, as well as, I have no idea what this is, but again, I'm gonna try it out. And I got some potato, and that is pretty much it for the soup. This is my pot. So this is going to be my food for the next week. Excited. I'm also watching Kevin Samuels because I personally believe that he has a lot to teach young women, and once we put our feelings to the side and actually listen to his point, because a lot of the foolishness he says is foolishness, but a lot of it do be making sense, and it's like, okay, you're right. So that's where I'm at, y'all. But let's get started with the soup, because I think the thing that takes the longest is really the meat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I typically like put my onion, my pepper, get that flavor going, season up my meat in the pot because I skip a lot of steps, which you will see in a second. Brown that a little bit, and then I put the water for it to boil. This is how I cook it, and I get amazing compliments on my soup.
Alrighty guys, so for this Sunday reset routine, I decided to start by cleaning out the dishes that I had in the sink. It was nothing major, just a couple of cups that I like to use in the morning when I drink my chlorophyll or whatever it's called before I leave. So any cups or anything like that, I decided to wash it, and of course wash my pot in order for me to cook the soup. Now, I always like to clean before I get started in the kitchen. That is just something that is like really important to me, and I also like to wash as I go. So I'm not one that likes to cook when there's a mess. It really drives me insane. So that's basically what I started to do. And I don't have that much counter space, so I have all of my stuff for my soup laid out because I clearly want to show you guys what I was making. But after that, I just went ahead and started cooking the soup itself. For this beef soup, basically what I'd like to make this different ways. If you have a lot of time, I would recommend you seasoning like your beef. You can put that in the fridge overnight if you would like to. It's really not necessary. I myself did not have that much time to prep for this soup, so I pretty much did what I can. Not to improvise for that, I make sure that I season my food very well because of course it is going to be when you're softening your meat, it's in a lot of water, it's boiling. So I always make sure that I taste it as I go when I'm cooking, because less is more. You always want to make sure that you are doing a little bit less instead of making it too salty, because once your stuff is too salty, you can't fix that. But if it needs to add more seasoning, you can always fix that. So that's what I like to think when I'm cooking in the kitchen. Leave a comment down below if any of you guys actually cook, and what do you like to make for New Year's in your culture? Do you guys eat soup at all, or like what exactly is popping? So I went ahead and cut up these peppers and onions, and I then like to add that. I cut them up really big because I personally don't like to eat onions, especially raw onions, but I love to cook with it because it adds amazing flavor to whatever it is that I'm eating. So in today's Sunday reset, I had an opportunity to serve. So that's basically what I'm doing. I have a heart posture to serve and help anyone that I can. So in this giving season, I decided to go ahead and make like 2 different traditional dishes in my culture. So the Nica tacos is super easy, which I will explain that as well. I have the 2 different meat that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, and that's what I'm about to put on my soup. So I went ahead and cut up the onions, the pepper, and then add that into my pot, which you guys are seeing right now. And then I put some oil in the bottom of my pot, fry that up, and then added my meat and added the seasoning. And once I was done with that, I add the water, let that boil, let that simmer. And that's pretty much what I was working on. After that, I decided to clean my home, which you guys have seen me do that a lot of times. And then I also started on the Nica tacos. So with that, I just clean off my chicken. So I use chicken breasts, and you guys will see me get into this in just a minute. I use the chicken breast, clean off any fat. I put it into my pot, allow that to boil, and season that as well, because you want your meat and whatever it is that you're cooking to always be well seasoned, not salty, but well seasoned. So as it's boiling, you want the flavors and all of that to be in the water. So I season that, allow that to boil, and once it's completely cooked, I pick it. You can use your fingers, or you can use a fork. I like to do either one. I pick that, and then I roll my tortillas and fry them, which you guys will see that very, very soon. These are the 2 dishes that I decided to make in this Sunday reset routine. Leave a comment down below. What did you guys think? And do you guys have any similar dishes that you enjoy to make for your culture? I want to check in with you guys and just send you amazing, positive, awesome love. I had to step away, and I probably will continue stepping away a little bit. I'm getting my stuff together as this year closes, and I open another year of my life. I'm grateful to the Lord, but most importantly, I just want to encourage someone to go deeper with the Lord, of course. I want to let you know that although life is always lifing, as I love to just be transparent on this channel, the Lord loves you. And can I just put this into perspective, that you really don't know when if someone is really for you until the lows of your life kicks in, because obviously people will ride for you when everything is perfect, everything is going awesome. But instead, when everything is falling apart, don't take for granted those who are standing with you through the fire. And let me put this into perspective when it comes to the testing of your faith producing perseverance. Some of you are going through crushing time. Some of you are just feel like you're on your last straw. Could I just encourage you to get back to the Father's feet, to worship him when it is nothing but confusion going on, when you feel like you're doing everything right, you're doing everything perfect. God, why is this still not aligning? Instead, I want to encourage you to go to the Father's feet and worship him. Bring confusion into the enemy's camp. Be grateful, have a righteous attitude, and thank the Lord through the hard times. Worship him through the hard times, because he's watching to see what is our heart's posture when everything isn't working out the way we thought it should. What is our heart's posture when we are not where we think we should have been at this point in our lives? So today, I just want to send you amazing love. I just want to encourage you to keep going, one foot in front of the other. Do not allow the enemy to confuse you. Do not allow the enemy to distract you, but instead worship the Lord. Thank him for every opportunity that he's blessed you with. And I just love you guys so much, and I'm sending you amazing positive energy. I hope that you enjoy the rest of this video. And yes, I hope to talk to you guys in the comment section down below, and see you very soon. Taking that time is always can't be sleepless every night. It's looking like dreams only dance behind my eyes. Is it all in my head? I've been feeling delusional. Well, there must be something I can do. Should I start again with nothing to lose it all? Somehow I'm falling back to you. Lose it all, lose it all, like lose it all. I keep it all in my head. Lose it all, lose it all, like lose it all. I stay in the company of thieves, trying to reach an understanding. Hey, but how many moons are left for me? Can I crack the comfort I feel underneath? Is it all in my head? I've been feeling delusional. Well, there must be something I can do. Should I start again with nothing to lose it all? Somehow I'm falling back to you. Lose it all, like lose it all, like lose it all. I keep it all in my head. Lose it all, like got signs to pass me by. Taking the time is always hard to find. I can't be sleepless every night. It's looking like dreams only dance behind my eyes. Is it all in my head? I've been feeling delusional. Well, there must be something I can. It's definitely giving Caribbean as if you see my kitchen right now, it's giving end of year, our New Year's in a Caribbean household. I am just missing my tunes. But I'm about to make some, I'm going to put the chicken, I'm just going to cut off the extra fat. And all I'm going to do is put this, I already have my pot to boil, which is right here. And I'm going to use my seasonings to season my chicken while it boils in this water. And then I'm going to pick the chicken. So this is how I make my Nicaraguan tacos. And then I also have this cabbage, which we're making 2 different meals tonight. So I'm making the Nicaraguan taco, which I think I forgot the freaking, the sour cream, you know. All right, I have this, and then I also have the soup that I'm making. So I have some squash, corn. What's that? Spinach. What's this? Green beans, carrot, malanga, whatever the heck this is. Potato, sweet potato. But I'm only gonna put like 1 or 2 in there. But basically, y'all, this is what's popping. I don't have like a pressure pot. So I have just been allowing this to boil and soft. And then once this is soft, all of the veggies and potato and all that can go in the pot, and then the soup will be done. I like to add some traditional tomato paste. So typically my soup will be depending on like who's eating it. I really like my soup to be spicy, so I have that in there, but I also like to add a little bit of the traditional Italian sauce, and I'll just like mix that, and that's how I like thicken my sauce or the soup itself. But yeah, so I'm making some beef soup. Yeah, it smells phenomenal in here. I also just got done cleaning. I'm about to watch some TV and peel up all of this and start on my tacos. All right, y'all. So I currently am making my salad. All you need to make this salad for the Nica tacos is just some vinegar, some white vinegar. Let me pause. Some yellow mustard and some water, salt,
pepper, and some sugar so we can make this together. All right, so I have sugar, salt, pepper, mustard, water, and a little bit of vinegar, and I'm gonna mix it all up. So with my sugar, this all depends on how you personally want. This depends on how you want it to taste, but I find that these three flavors really does, and even adding cilantro, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. However, the mustard definitely helps it, like brings it a little bit more flavorful in my opinion, as well as salt and pepper. With the vinegar, it's as much as you see fit, as well as the sugar. So if you put in a lot of vinegar, I would definitely not do that, but you can also fix it by putting sugar in it. But this is basically the cabbage salad, which goes on top of your taco, which looks so amazing. Let me try it. Yes.
Stay in the company of thieves, trying to reach an understanding. Hey, but how many moons are left for me? Can I crack the comfort I feel?